Guys, in case you're new to this channel, my name is Hamad Benaicha. I'm the founder of Anduit.ca. In this channel, I'll talk about MacBooks repairs, everything to do with MacBooks. I'm located in Toronto, Canada, downtown next to the CN Tower, and I have been in the business for over 20 years. I'm also an Apple certified technician, and I only fix MacBooks, nothing else. So if you haven't done it yet, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Well, hi guys, today we're going to work on upgrading a MacBook Pro. This is a MacBook Pro 13-inch 2015. As you can see, the trackpad is on top, so it's a 2015 model. The cable. So what we're going to do, we're going to upgrade to 1 terabyte. This is a 256, running out of space. We're going to put a 1 terabyte hard drive, okay, third party, okay, OWC. I'm going to show you how to do it, okay, it's straightforward. Okay, so first of all, when you remove the back cover, the first thing you want to do, unplug the battery, okay, extremely important, because you don't want to drop anything on the board, and if it's plugged in, you're going to end up problems. So the hard drive, to upgrade your hard drive, there's not much to it. There is a screw here. You unplug the screw. Okay, and you take off the hard drive. It comes out like this, jiggle it a little bit, put it down towards the right, like in here. So the trick about the third-party hard drives is that it will not be recognized. You'll see when you open it, there is instruction, and it's mentioned there that you have to have a minimum of. See, if you read the instruction, you have to have, the BIOS has to have a minimum of High Sierra. Okay, the Mac OS must have been upgraded from Sierra at least to High Sierra, because High Sierra, Mojave, Catalina, and onward they use APFS, okay, for the partition. So if you do not have that, when you plug in on your hard drive, it will not recognize it. Okay, so I know this machine already had Mojave Mac OS, so it should be no problem. But just in case you wonder why it's not recognizing it, okay. And second thing is that often people, when they plug it in, especially if it's third party, they don't push it all the way, and it doesn't read it, doesn't see it. Okay, so make sure you jiggle it like this a little bit for the first time and push it all the way, because I know I had so many people come in here thinking that I don't know, something wrong with my computer or with my board, it's not recognizing this hard drive, and so what they do, they send them back and they get a new one. Is also the same problem. So that's the only issue you'll have if when you try to upgrade, it doesn't see your hard drive. So put the screw back so it doesn't move. Okay, you can put the battery back. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just put the cover back. I'm just gonna put a couple of screws for now and put the rest after. So to show you what's next. So let's put a couple of screws. Okay. Okay, so this is what you gotta do next. Okay, now if you want to install the original Mac OS that came with the machine, all you gotta do is just Command R. Okay, and it should take you to the original Mac OS that was on this machine. If on the other hand you want to install the latest Mac OS, okay, the latest Mac OS, you gotta do Command Option and R. And what happens when it boots and you'll see, I'll show you on the screen in a few minutes, and you are at the point where it's asking you to reinstall the Mac OS, you'll see it will let you install the latest Mac OS you can actually install on this computer. So I'm gonna turn on 2 settings. I'm just gonna cover something here for the privacy of the client. Okay, so there you go. Okay, let me put it this way so you can see on the screen. Let me move those lights. I know they'll be annoying. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go Command Option and R. So turn it on. Obviously, you're gonna press the power button. And you're gonna hold those keys as soon as you turn it on. And you keep holding until you see the, there you go, until you see this. And then you can let go. So it takes a few seconds. I'm gonna plug it. And also, it's very important, when you do something like that, when you upgrade your macOS, or when you install a new macOS, make sure it's connected to power. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because if there is not enough battery and it's in the middle of writing, and it happens a lot, okay? So remember this, it's extremely important. Whether it's this computer or any other MacBook, if when you're in the process of updating the macOS and there is not enough power, let me put the password here. And there is not enough power and the battery die in the middle of writing, often the MacBook will not turn on anymore again, especially if the BIOS was in the process of being updated, okay? And it stopped writing in the middle. It happens a lot. I've had so many people come in here and they say, I don't know what happened, it was updating and then the machine died, that this black screen doesn't turn on anymore. They go to Apple and they tell them they need to replace the board. Luckily enough, if it's a model up to 2017, we can rewrite the BIOS, the firmware on the BIOS. So remember, you want to avoid that. It's very simple. Just plug into power when you install the macOS or when you update your macOS. Okay, whether it's a new installation or an upgrade. So just remember that. So now it's going to take us to the recovery server. It says about 4 minutes. So I'm just going to forward the video now. Okay, so I'm back. So this is what you'll see next coming up. As soon as that the globe finishes, you'll see the Apple logo coming up. It's gonna go through, and then you go to the disk utility. You'll see 4 different options. So I just wanted to show you what you should expect, what you should see. Sometimes it takes there you go. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. It's totally normal. There you go. So select the language. Next. There you go. So this is 4 different options. And here is asking me, see, because I started with the Command Option R. See, it took me to the latest macOS. Okay, in this case, when this video was being made, it's macOS Monterey. So the first thing you want to do, you want to go here to Disk Utility. Okay, so you can either double click or just click Continue, highlight it and click Continue. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, internal, that's the internal hard drive we just put in. It detected it. Okay, and then if it doesn't detect it for any reason like I described earlier, it will not be listed there. So it's good, it's there. The first thing you want to do, so you want to click on it, you're going to click on Erase. Okay, that's what you're going to do, the first thing. And then you're going to give it a name. Okay, I'll leave it that way. Okay, and then you can select the partition. So I'm going to say APFS. Okay, I'm going to click on Erase. So once this is done, then we will partition properly the hard drive. Okay, done. Okay, now what we're going to do next, we're going to click here. I'm going to click on partition. You know, if it doesn't let you, if this is grayed out, the apply button, what you can do, you can add and then remove. Okay, so add partition, let's just delete it. Okay, Now you can format it. And then you can select the actual format you want for the partition. So if you're going to install, let's say, macOS Sierra, you can always install macOS Extended. Okay. Or you can, even if you want to install the new one, the Monterey, you can also do the macOS Extended, and then the system will change it to APFS, because that's how you get installed on APFS. So even if you do this, okay, it will still, once you do the installation of the macOS, it will change it from macOS Extended to APFS. So I'm just gonna, let's do that here. Let's do that. I'm gonna say macOS Extended partition. So that will change what I did first when I selected when I click on Erase and I selected APFS. It's okay. Now it's gonna change it back to macOS Extended. So I'm gonna do that. And the reason why I'm doing that in my particular case is because this client want an older macOS, because they have some special applications I needed to reinstall. It doesn't work on the latest macOS. So he asked me to put Sierra, which I have in here. I will make a copy of it onto the hard drive. Okay, done. So for Sierra, I need to have macOS Extended. Okay, so now that we have erased and partitioned, the next, what you want to do, you want to install the macOS. So you can close that. So if you want to install the latest, you click here, you see continue, and you should follow the prompt. Okay, so continue. I'm going to do it just to show you. So you can continue, and you just follow the prompt, straightforward. I agree on everything. So if you're not connected to the internet, you got the Wi-Fi here, just connect. So, and that's just follow the prompt, say I agree, and then it goes through the motion. It's very easy. There's nothing to it. So now if you want to install from a recovery from a time machine, you can click here, you can plug in your hard drive, and then you just restore it from there. In my case, I'm gonna go back to this utility because I want to install an older macOS. So I'm gonna click continue. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna plug in the external hard drive. It should pop up here in a few seconds. Okay, let me try his other port. Sometimes one of the ports might not be working. Okay, here you go. So this is my hard drive. Okay, there's a macOS High Sierra on it, which that's the one you want. So how do we proceed? So just click on that one. Okay, and then you click on restore. And then over here you select where the macOS is. So in this case I know it's on the one called second drive. And I'm gonna select restore. Okay. And if you click on show details, it tells you the procedure is going through. So it shouldn't take too long. And that's after when it's finished, I just click on done, and that's it. When I reboot, when I start the computer again, the MacBook, it will start with the macOS Sierra. So that's how you do it. If you have any comment, please feel free to leave me any comments at the bottom there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're located anywhere in Canada, you have a problem with a MacBook, just wait for the instruction coming up next, or you can mail it in. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thanks for watching. The process is very easy. Whether you're located in Toronto or anywhere in Canada, just visit andoit.ca. Click here to get a quote, or you can also click on the menu here, get a free quote. It's the same link. There is 9 different categories, so try to select the one that best apply to you. In this example, I'm just going to click on my screen is black, and let's assume my screen goes black when I tilt it. So you can either get a free quote online, or you can also call if you prefer. For this example, I'm just going to click on get a free quote, fill up the form, and just click on submit form. When you click on submit form, this is what I receive on my end. And as you can see, we do receive a lot of requests. Actually 90% of our business is shipped to us now from all over Canada, so you can rest assured that we know what we're doing. So I read it, analyze it, and then I send an email with a quote with all the options to the client. And if you decide to ship it, you just click here to select your shipping option, and then you'll receive a shipping label. As soon as your MacBook is fixed, you will receive an email with pictures showing your MacBook repaired, your invoice, and how to proceed with the payment by credit card. As soon as the payment is made, we'll send it back to you. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to receiving your MacBook. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button below to let me know, share it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video.